Hello and welcome, my Virgo friends. This is Jennifer from Mystic Star. I want to thank you so much for spending time with me today and watching my video. This is going to be my group reading for December for my Virgo friends. Today we're going to explore what the month of December is going to bring you, those obstacles you need to overcome, and furthermore, how you can start raising your vibration in December. The deck I'm going to be using, or decks I'm going to be using, I'm going to use the Everyday Witches Tarot, and then I'm also going to be using the Energy Oracle. And so, like always, there are links below to both these fantastic decks, so should they speak to you, you can go check them out for yourselves. Alright, my Virgo friends, let's see what the cards have to say. And I am going to start off with the Oracle. I'm switching things up a little bit again. Alright, let's look at December and what that's going to bring my Virgo friends. The Angel of Balance. It's really going to be key, and a very important skill for you is maintaining your balance throughout December. December always has those roller coaster of emotions, so we're going to start off by really trying to embrace that balancing aspect and skills and coping mechanisms. Alright, I'm a tarot girl at heart, so let's start this off. What card symbolizes December for my Virgo friends? The Eight of Wands. Eights are all about movement and manifestation. Wands about your passion and inner fire. Now, originally, the Eight of Wands was drawn by Pamela Coleman Smith as 8 wands descending from the heavens or the universe to the earth. In this deck, you can see how it's gotten more chaotic, and that December energy is really going to blow you off course a little bit. The Angel of Balance is really going to be key in trying to redirect your passions and kind of reorientate yourself to getting, well, yourself back on your feet almost. Let's look at the main challenge. Got a jumper there? What is the main challenge that my Virgo friends are going to face in December? That's going to be the King of Wands. Kings are that fully developed personality of their suit. Wands, again, that inner fire and passion. The King of Wands has become a dictator and is very clear on those abilities and skills and how you must use them. And it's going to be that rigid energy that the King has about how you can go about using your skills and abilities that's really going to kind of push you off course, so you're not able to really direct that energy, that inner solar plexus energy. And that's going to help you move you through December and really kind of bring more meaning and fulfillment into the month. All right, let's look at the month. What does the beginning of December look like for my Virgo friends? It's the Fool. The 0 card in the Major Arcana talks about that carefree, new beginning, excited energy, trusting in the universe that they have a path and it's going to be fantastic. That charismatic energy is really going to help not only bring in that balance piece, but help with that direction piece. When you start to trust in the universe, you take away the power of the dictator of the King of Wands. Oh, didn't even get the question out. We already have a jumper. What about the middle of the month? What does the middle of the month look like for my Virgo friends? The 7 of Pentacles. 7s are all about that hard work, that grounding energy, which is going to be important in those chaotic energies of the middle of December, making sure you're well grounded. Focusing in on those pieces that really bring you joy and abundance in your life, rather than the chaotic crazy of all that the holidays bring, the family, the friends, the demands. Focusing in on what it is that you really love to do, that passion piece, and giving it your time and energy, opposed to all those energies and demands that others will have on you. Let's look at the end of the December. What does the end of December look like for my Virgo friends? The Page of Pentacles. Pages are that childlike, inquisitive, playful energy. That energy of questioning and exploring will really help tie up December, tie up the year, and really enter 2020 on a high note. Being able to really critically look at all these things that are in play in your life. When you really embrace those inquisitive, questioning energy of why we do things, how we do things, how could we do things better, you start to tip the king on his feet again, and you bring calm to the Eight of Wands there. Alright, I hate to do this, but let's look at the obstacles. What obstacles do my Virgo friends face at the beginning of December? The Two of Wands. Twos are about duality and choice. Wands, that fire, that inner fire. What's going to really bring the Fool down is going to be indecision and confusion. The Two of Wands is all about trying to make a decision on how to go forward. Those decision-making skills. Really following that passion piece. We've got a lot of wands here. We're starting to see quite a few solar plexus, really fire-driven pieces. But that indecision, that inner fire is going to pull you in a couple of different directions, and that indecision is going to cause confusion to the Fool. What about the middle of the month? What is the main obstacle for my Virgo friends for the middle of December? Okay, we've got a couple jumpers. The first one, strength. It's that energy that we hold within to tame those beasts and do the impossible. We connect into that inner power, we connect into that universal power, and we make things happen. The Chariot, the seventh card in the Major Arcana, talks about that, again, inner fire. Your solar plexus, that willpower and drive. We're really starting to see a pattern in the cards, my Virgo friend, about that inner strength and fire we have, that solar plexus. Archangel Uriel is going to be a very important archangel for you because he deals with this fire. That he really nurtures and helps you strengthen that solar plexus so we are able to take on and have the courage and determination to overcome those obstacles and challenges that we're going to face. Then Justice. She's a balancing card. She's also got usually she holds a sword of truth and knowledge. This card doesn't show it with her, but Justice does have a sword of truth and knowledge. She is the archetype that the American legal systems created out of. That balancing piece and really cutting through things is going to really be off kilter, right? You're not going to be able to discern those rights and wrongs. That confusion and indecision continues to the middle of the month, and really we're starting to see the instability impact that inner fire and your ability to really take on those challenges. Why? Because we're starting to see all these major arcana build up and cause this main obstacle of imbalance and your solar plexus not firing properly. Let's look at the end of the month. What challenges do my Virgo friends face at the end of the month? The Queen of Wands. Your solar plexus is really starting to give you a bit of a challenge here, my Virgos. First of all, we started with the King of Wands. We have the Two of Wands. We have the two major arcana connected in with your solar plexus as an obstacle, and also Justice. That imbalance caused by problems with your solar plexus, of that determination and courage to take on these next pieces, those tasks, that really enjoying that new beginning. And as we roll into December, all those amazing pieces that we can really connect into and embrace, we're not going to have the courage to face them. So it's going to be some healing on your solar plexus that you're going to need. Really be mindful of why you're backing down from things, because it can be that your solar plexus needs a little extra love and you need to kind of challenge things. Okay, we're going to look at raising vibrations now. We're going to use the oracle for this. How can my Virgo friends raise their vibration at the beginning of the month? Really embracing in that carefree attitude of the Fool. Yin and yang, that balance. Balancing that divine masculine and divine femininity, making sure that you do feel balanced and grounded, that you are spending equal amounts of time on all aspects of yourself, and healing all aspects of yourself will really help with the embracing that excited energy of the Fool. Let's look at the middle of the month. Got a jumper there already? How can my Virgo friends raise their vibration for the middle of December? Door to value. When you start to really focus in on those passions that really make your heart flutter and don't feel like work, they're a lot of fun, you really find that it's something that you enjoy. When you nurture and grab into that, you're going to find that doors start opening and that prosperity and abundance flows through. On to the end of December. How can my Virgo friends raise their vibration for the end of December? Seventh chakra. I believe I mentioned this archangel, Archangel Uriel. I'm not sure why. Some of the archangels have been moved around in this deck. However, I've been finding that we're dealing with a couple of things that you do need to work on. Archangel Uriel is usually connected to the third chakra, which is your solar plexus, like I said. Archangel Uriel's name actually means light of God. He's that inner flame. He can help strengthen and help give you that courage and determination to take on these new pieces and aspects of yourself. Your seventh chakra, which is your crown chakra, deals with that connection to universe. And that's a really important skill and ability that we have, is that connection in and guidance. Not only does it connect us to the archangels, it connects us to those higher vibrational beings. It connects us to our universal information, those collective consciousness. All of those aspects, very key and important, especially as we take on the new year and wrap up this year. And we want to embrace and encourage that page to really question and help you critically think about where you've been and where it is you want to go. All right, let's look at some guidance for my Virgo friends for dealing with December and really embracing these energies that they should be. Okay, got a couple jumpers. Alrighty. So the first one, amazing card to have. 19th card in the Major Arcana, and it speaks about love, happiness, and joy. That is going to be really important as we go through the December. We are looking at winter solstice coming in, which means we've got the longest night of the year, and it also means that we're in darkness a lot more. In North America, we're looking at that shift. As a species, we don't do well in darkness. We really do need that sun. And it's really going to be imperative that we seek it out in other ways. That warmth and love that the sun offers us to help us grow. We're going to have to seek it out on other platforms. The Ace of Swords. The universe is going to give us information and guidance that's going to be very key. Your 7th chakra or crown chakra is really going to be key and important in trying to retrieve that information. So working on that, working on our solar plexus so we have the courage and determination to kind of start to work on some of this. Then the Four of Swords. Fours are about foundation and stability. This work will help give that foundation for 2020 to really start off not only on a more balanced note, but on a healthier note. You're going to be working on chakras, and your system in the energetic field will start to flow a little bit better than what it currently is. The Five of Swords. The Five of Swords talks about all those conflicting energies and knowledge that are going to come up because, let's be honest, it's December. People like to share their views and thoughts, and they have a very clear idea of what the holidays need to bring for them. So we really need to be mindful about how we're going to approach these. Talks about those ideas and living in that high vibrational energy. Sometimes it's about taking the high road and really not engaging in that confrontation and conflict. There are people who really like to live in that energy and they have a lower vibration. We want to stay in the high vibration so we can start to manifest what it is we need. And finally, Five of Wands. Conflicting, again, passions, if you will. The Five of Wands and the Five of Swords talks about that similar energy of conflict. We're going to have it. We have that roller coaster of emotions coming in December. So really it's about having the arsenal to overcome and take the high road. Walking away. Allowing them to spew what it is they need to spew, but making sure that you're using some skills and abilities to protect yourself on an energetic level so you're not really being impacted by what it is they're saying. Saying things, their situations, it's information. You can take it or leave it. How it impacts you is going to be up to you. I want to thank you so much for spending time with me today and watching this video. I hope that you were able to gain some direction and insight into what December is going to bring you and how you can start to raise your vibration. If you like this video, please remember to give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe to my channel for the latest content. If you've seen my other videos, you know that I like to do creative and fun dynamic spreads, and I drop my videos at different times during the week and throughout the month. So subscribing helps you keep abreast of what I've been doing and keeps you connected in. Also, if you enjoyed this video and want to support me in making more, I have a Patreon page with many tiers and lots of perks. In some of the tiers, the perks are private readings with myself. So if you want to go check that out, you can follow the link below. Until tomorrow, my Virgo friends.